What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. I just wanted to record this video because this is going to be a more serious type of video. It's going to be a more raw and real type of video because I just got off the phone with my uncle and I hit him up on Instagram because I saw he was going through something. I'm going to put his GoFundMe in my link here, like on the description and in like the pinned comment, because I want to help my uncle out because he's really going through something. And I don't make these type of videos ever because, you know, I'm not that type of YouTuber. I don't want to basically just make this a for-profit channel. Like, I'm here to be insightful. I'm here to help people out. If you guys can help my uncle out in this situation, then that'd be great. Like, I'm not going to go into detail because the conversations we had is between the two of us, and I'm never going to put that out there unless he tells me to or unless he wants me to, because I really look up to my uncle. And he's like a big reason of who I am today because, you know, he's a military veteran. He was in the Navy, and I have a very close relationship with him because he's like me. He's like me, and he went through similar things growing up that I went through with my family. And if I can help him out in any way, I will, because I really admire that man. But, you know, that's not necessarily the topic of this video, but that is something I want to discuss. But as men, right, we're human. We're human. We go through things. We go through sadness, we go through loneliness, we go through breakups, we go through different things with fatherhood, with being a man that women cannot understand at all. And then when I was speaking with my uncle and he explained his situation to me and everything like that, it's mad messed up. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but you know, it just shows how human we as human beings are, because we go through loneliness, we go through sadness, depression, racism, and all these different things, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. The family court system doesn't care. No one cares who's the right and wrong in these situations. It's always the women that are the victors and the winners in these situations when they may be in the wrong. But as a man, you got to take it under the chin. Like most things in life, you got to take it under the chin because it's like this world is not meant for us. And we're men. We have emotions. We're human as well. But, you know, people seem to think we're these invulnerable, unbeatable people who just don't have any emotions or feelings. But that's not the case. And, you know, we're all human beings. And I was expressing that to my uncle, along with the fact that if he ever needs something, he never has to hesitate to call. And I just wanted to discuss that with you guys because most of my viewers, we're men, right? And we go through things, we take it under chin, we got to be stoic. And I preach that a lot. But, you know, sometimes, you know, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to, you know, vent your emotions to someone. It's okay to just let it go because, you know, ironically, you know, I was talking to this girl and she told me that I'm too closed off. And she was right, but she was wrong also. And, you know, and now I don't talk to her for, you know, reasons I'm not going to explain in this video because, you know, that's not the point of today's video. But, you know, I learned that, you know, you're human. You go through these things and it's okay to feel a certain emotion and nobody can tell you how to feel or how to react because 9 times out of 10, they're not in your shoes and they don't know how to react to things. And my uncle, he's a vet. You know, he served this country. He did all these different things. And he's gone through things that the average American, average person would never, ever do because they don't have the commitment to make the ultimate sacrifice. And I'm about to make a similar, like, sacrifice, so I relate to him. And, you know, I want to help him as much as possible. But I also want to help you if you're men. If you're a young man, middle-aged man, old man, you can learn from me to control your emotions, to understand that you're human and you're going through a human experience. Then, you know, learn from me. Learn to control yourself. You know, life may throw you a curveball, but, you know, you got to stay tough. You got to stay resilient. You got to be the father that your son needs. You got to be the father that your daughter needs. And you got to be the man that society needs because, you know, we see a lot of crime and weak men and all this nonsense we see in society today. You know, I'm not going to go into it, but if you watch the news, you see it. And, you know, they try to promote everything is perfectly fine. But, you know, it's not. And, you know, we have to do our part as men. And we also have to, you know, take care of our emotions and being controlled. And I'm not saying in a sensitive, you know, it's okay to be okay kind of way. But, you know, we got to take care of things. And we got to handle business despite what life throws at us. Because, you know, the thing that happened to my uncle, beyond messed up. But, you know, I know for sure he'll bounce back from that. And, you know, if you guys can help with the GoFundMe there, you know, that'd be great. But, you know, I wanted to talk about it because, you know, I go through similar things like that. And he's like a reflection of myself. He like, sometimes I see an older version of myself going through the same struggles that he's going through. So I want to be aware and I want to help and I want to be like reflective because we're men, we're human. And, we go through these things, and, there's nothing wrong with talking to your fellow man or people you trust when it comes to things like this, because, we all suffer. And, it's never okay to clown someone if they're going through something like that. It's never okay to gossip. We just have to have empathy and do what we can to help in a real way. And that's just what I want to talk about. So when you go through this human experience, know that you're not alone. There's people just like you that want you to succeed, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm a very optimistic person, and I always say there's light at the end of the tunnel. And what may be your temporary setback will not be your permanent setback. If you put in the effort, if you go through the things and you just keep living life, God will have your back. But I wanted to make this video. Hopefully you guys support my uncle. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not going to go deep into his situation, but click that thumbnail, click that GoFundMe link, and then it'll show you and it'll explain it to a lesser degree, and hopefully y'all help him out. But I wanted to tell y'all, it's okay. We're human. We go through things, and that's just today's video I wanted to make. I hate that it has to be more of a somber kind of video, but I wanted to really help my uncle and talk about this, because a lot of people don't have the courage to do it, and I'm going to be the one who takes the proverbial shot for everybody, because I want to improve life. I want to help men. I want to help my uncle. But anyway, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, tell me some things you're going through. Maybe I can help you through that. Just click that link and hopefully help my uncle out. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm out.